Hi, thank you for coming to my channel. I'm Kei from the Galactic Federation Lightworker School, Psychic Psychologist and Ascension Technologist. This is another contact episode related to Lyran Starseed Contact Part 3. Then they were talking about they supported humans at the time of Pre-Mesopotamian civilization, and they helped evolved humans. Then again, this is the extension of the part 2. It happened this morning, and then that was very interesting. Then they were talking about Tigris and Euphrates rivers, and then agriculture and canal development and river flooding, and then eventually they were helping human beings, but there was like a dispute to discord, and then eventually they left, they left here. Then I briefly studied, world history when I was a student long time ago. I didn't remember the details, especially, what happened in the Middle Eastern area a long time ago. So I was curious, what they were telling me was like really whether I can, verify, by Googling the, human history or not. So I actually could, verify what they were telling me. Then this is that map long time ago. This is like about 7,000 years, BC. And then, as you can see, there are two rivers here, Tigris and Euphrates. Then, they were talking about this area. It's called Assyria, on this map, but they were talking about they were helping human beings in this area to grow. And then this is like a Mesopotamian civilization's time. So when they started agriculture, that was about 7,000 BC. So I'm talking about they were helping then about 10,000, like a BC, or so long time ago. Then, so how they were helping human was like irrigated farming. So that was agriculture, but using the water because they needed to use water because of the geographical condition. And because of these geographical conditions, they said, river flooding was like really frequent. And then that was also, actually mentioned in the, human history too. Then they also mentioned, they were successfully helping human beings to become more abundant because they could eat, they could, get some food because of the farming and agriculture. And then, they could secure the, clean water, and because of the, canal development. And then, they, were creating the infrastructure system better. But when they were getting more, abundance, then their life was getting better, the quality of life was better, and their life was more secure, more abundant. And then some people, gained some power, and from there, some human beings started telling them they don't need any help from the Lyran starseed anymore. They said, they can be independent without any help, and then they can, govern their, village and society without any starseed help. Then that time, Lyran starseed was, very disappointed because they still, wanted to help them. But they needed to respect the human freedom, the free will, and they departed from Earth. So that was happening before the Mesopotamian civilization was happening. Then so what they were saying was they didn't like really mean to talk about the history. So history was just just the background information. What their message was, they could see, their material life, humans' material life was getting better and becoming more stable, and people are becoming happier. But they didn't teach enough how to be disciplined, and then how to be, improving more consciousness and evolving their, spirituality and, consciousness. They were not teaching enough. And then they said that was a regret. And then before, they were teaching these, the spiritual evolution, consciousness evolution, some of the greedy, power oriented people requested Lyran Stasi to get away from them, unfortunately. So yeah, they had to leave. And then the message from them is, before anyone's consciousness is evolved enough to that certain level, and if they start receiving more power, more money, and more status, they could they tend to usually ruin their life, because they tend to indulge in like more entertaining things, entertainment, or luxurious things, and then chasing after money and sex and power. And sometimes they are doing something like illegal, or something not like really conscious things to do. So they say, that it's a good thing to have a materialistic abundance, but they were also saying, make sure your consciousness and spirituality is also evolving, and then keep working on yourself, and keep knowing who you are, and then that will help you, and that will make you grounded, and that will evolve you to a higher consciousness. And that's what they wanted to say. Then so that was the message, one of the messages, from live on Starseed this morning. Then this conversation was very interesting to me, because I also have, my past life connection. One of them is not only a European connection, but English connection, but also I also have a past life in the Middle East somewhere. Then before the pre-Mesopotamian civilization, there was a time, Shemel, civilization. It was leading to a Shemel civilization. So there is a World Heritage in this area called, I don't know how to pronounce this, Ulu, Ulu, archaeological site, as you can see in these pictures. So this is like temple, and for them, for those people, humans at that time, then they were actually praying for the moon goddess from here at the time. Then I would like to go to this, Iraq and yeah, Egyptian area in the future, once there is no war, and if it is not so dangerous to visit these areas, including Egypt. And I would like to, yeah, visit Egypt anyway, but not at the moment. Maybe at some point. And if you have an Egyptian connection, or if you visited Egypt recently, it would be nice if you can share your experiences in the the below comment section. Then if you used any travel agency, it would be nice, which one you were using and which hotel you stayed, and whether it was safe or not, because I'm interested in that. Okay, anyway, so the next episode I would like to share is about Pre-Mesopotamian civilization and human evolution. No, I think I already talked about this. So, yeah, so, this was leading to Mesopotamia civilization, as you can see in this picture. Then this is one of the four oldest civilizations on this planet. Then you can Google if you're interested in and then resonate with the energy from this time. You might be, reincarnated. At this time as a starseed or as a human. And the next episode, I need to talk to them a little bit more, or I need to channel from Lyran starseed because they were also talking about love. And I don't know whether it's related to my situation or it was more like their experiences or, related to the lilac, flower or not. So it depends on that. I may, post another episode related to the live and starseed, contact for, or the next one is, another starseed, introduction. Maybe Androm Andromedan, starseed one. Okay. And if you're interested in, you can come to my website, uk.gfls.co.uk, and I can find out whether whether you're starseed or which area, which planet you are related to most from a psychic consultation. And if you know you are already a starseed, or if you want to evolve more and grow more spiritually, I highly recommend you to receive Evolving DNA Activation. It's I'm going to update my website, but it's on the DNA Activations website. Okay, so come to my website and then have a look. You can post your comment or make a query and booking to through my email. Like my video and then subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching and have a good day.